Okay, well, hello.
Hi.
Okay, tell me why you're here today.
Well, last weekend I had a car accident, so I'm feeling this anxiousness and I cannot sleep. I have a lot of insomnia.
Okay, so you're telling me like last week you got into this car accident and you've been very anxious and you have been having trouble sleeping with a lot of insomnia.
Yeah, and also I'm a bit worried because I screw up the car and it wasn't my car, it's my boyfriend's car, so it's like a real mess.
Okay, so you're very worried because the car you got into the accident with is very screwed up and it's actually your boyfriend's car, so like this is a very big mess.
Yeah. And well, he's a bit angry, but not that angry as he should be. Yeah, but I mean, I need to pay like $10,000 because it's really messed up. I mean, uh, I don't know why I'm still alive because I had this. I was in emergency and they like took me a limb and I broke up my hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're telling me like you're kind of in shock, like you're very worried. You have to pay $10,000 in the damages of the car accident. That you're like been thinking about why am I still alive? Like you were in the emergency room. You had like all these things.
Yeah, I have a lot of things on my mind, and also I'm like currently ending the semester and I need to study, but I can't focus on anything.
Okay, so I noticed when you're talking about this accident, you're like moving your leg back and
Mm-hmm.
forth.
Yeah, I'm very anxious with it because I mean, I question it these days why I'm here, why I'm like breathing, because I I feel this emptiness because I in this car accident, I damaged a car and I killed a dog, and also I was like very, very responsible because I was partying like until 3 a.m. and I decided to took the car even though I was a bit drunk. So I
Okay.
mean, I'm feeling very guilty.
Okay, so you're feeling guilty because you knew that you probably shouldn't have been driving. You were out partying late. You knew you were kind of drunk, that it wasn't the best idea for you to take the car. So, like, you're having like these feelings of guilt and anxiousness and sort of kind of worry from what you've been telling me.
Yeah, and like talking to my mom and to my father, and they were like crying when they noticed that I was in emergency room and the surgeries, and also my boyfriend got hurt. So it's quite like I'm feeling annoying with myself, but at the same time I'm feeling like I really need to have this accident, so I need to change my life
Okay.
and attempt to be better.
Okay, so you're telling me like your parents were like very freaked out, sort of like crying when they got that call that you were in the emergency room, that your boyfriend was with you in the car, that you kind of feel it was something probably good because it's kind of made you think about that you need to kind of change your life maybe for the better.
Yeah, to be more responsible with myself and with others, and also be more aware that um, life. I need to find like the meaning of my life because I know I'm having all this fun and extrovert things going around, but I'm not having like a purpose on them. So I need
Okay.
to find like the purpose now because having this accident, I think will help me to be more mature, more responsible. But at the same time, I feel like something is missing.
Okay. So you're telling me you're thinking about this accident in the terms that maybe you need to change, you need to be like more responsible for yourself, for others, but you still feel that maybe there's something missing in all of this situation.
hmm Something missing, but I don't know if it's like something with my inner self or something missing. I don't know if I'm currently having the best choices, and that's why I try to like drink and party to be out of my mind for that instant moment, like living the wild thing, you know.
Okay. So it sounds to me like sort of you're using this partying and drinking sort of to kind of numb yourself and not think about what's missing sort of in your life right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you were talking about the best choices for yourself. What are the best choices for yourself? Give me an example.
Well, as I said before, I'm ending the semester and probably the next year I'm going to graduate. So the best choices, I mean, like what I'm going to do with my life, and
Okay.
like with the master degree, or if I need to stay here and work or go abroad. I don't know.
Okay, so you feel like kind of the best choices for you are sort of like more career-wise oriented in the fact that are you going to work after you graduate? Are you going to get your master's? Are you going to go live abroad? Sort of thinking more long term.
Yeah, I need to. I think that that kind of thoughts and things that I need to accomplish will be better for me.
Okay.
But at the same time, I feel like I'm still young and I need to have fun. And I didn't live what I would like. For example, I chose this career because I thought it was the best, because I like what I will probably learn and that kind of things. But the thing is that I was a good tennis player back in my early years, so maybe I'm having this struggle of middle age problems. I don't know.
Okay.
Like I want to do more things with surrounded by sports, like swimming more, and maybe all this university stress is giving me this um unbehavable I don't know, stuff that I'm doing.
Okay. So you're telling me like you kind of know the best choice for you is, you know, doing something with your education, but on the other hand, you feel like you're kind of still young, you could still do more things. You're talking about how you used to be really good at tennis, that you would like to keep swimming, you know, kind of keep living your life, and you feel as though you're kind of in a midlife crisis at this stage of your life.
Yeah, and probably as a single child, this affects me a lot because I'm living by my own, and maybe it's like a shout out to my parents that like you're not paying me attention and I'm stressed and you are only like being in very individuals, and I'm having all these things on my mind.
Okay. So you're telling me you probably think you've been acting this way as a form to like grab your parents' attention and be like, hey, I'm here, I'm kind of stressed out, you know, I'm an only child, you could be paying a little bit more attention to
Yeah.
me with all these things that I've been doing.
Yeah, you know, because when I moved here, they were like, "Yeah, no, you know, you're an adult. You need money from us, and that's it. You need to like resolve your problems by your own."
Okay.
And maybe having this car accident and is like an unconscious thing that I really wanted, because I wasn't that drunk. I mean, the only thing I screwed up was like not like passing this dog that came around in the road, and I don't know, probably I could manage that better, but maybe because I was like a bit, I don't know, stressed and also a bit drunk and also a bit like not aware of the moment that this car accident happened.
Okay. So you're telling me that it sounds to me you're telling me that you think it was kind of intentional because you weren't really that drunk.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you've been having like these conversations and these things with your parents where they're telling you like, okay, you only need money from us, but you have to kind of be responsible for yourself in all other senses.
Yeah, you know, that things are coming to my mind and I don't know what to do. Like I really don't know what to do. I mean, I have these ideas, but I'm not like used to be aware of. I mean, none of that. It's not that I'm not aware, but I'm having struggles planning these things. Like, yeah, you need to plan things, but I can't.
Okay. What kind of things do you need to plan?
As I said before, I really need to be more focused on what I'm going to do when this semester ends up. And also, I need to plan how I'm going to pay this car.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my parents can pay it with a check and that's it. But I'm feeling the necessity that I need to earn that money by myself and pay it without any help of nobody.
Okay.
So probably that will be like a for like a I don't know like a less anxious thing or I don't know something that I cannot explain, but I think that I need to pay it by my own because it will be helpful for me.
Okay. So you're telling me you need to plan these things on like getting focused, what you're gonna do when the semester ends, and you also are aware of the fact that your parents could actually pay the money for the car accident, but you feel that it's something you need to do on your own, like you need to take responsibility for this and kind of figure out by yourself how you're gonna pay the $10,000.
hmm And when I and that's it, I think. But I need to be more conscious of my emotions right now because I'm trying like not to think, but some some friends of mine told me like yeah you need to like chill out. If you need to cry, cry, and like forgive yourself and not be like no I don't feel I'm not feeling nothing I'm okay but yeah and also be aware of my emotions.
Okay. So you're telling me like you've been thinking like you need to like be aware of your emotions, like your friends are telling you like okay, you need to forgive yourself, not feel so guilty about what happened. Like if you need to let your emotions out and cry, you need to do that, you know. You just feel like you kind of need to get a handle on things.
Yeah, and probably that's the main reason that I'm here, you know, trying to figure out these emotions, these things.
Okay, so it sounds to me like, correct me if I'm wrong, that you're here because you've been having all these emotions, kind of regarding this with this car accident, you know, that you've been feeling guilty about, but in some ways you were feeling like maybe this will be a good eye opener for me, like kind of I need to change. Probably this change is gonna be sort of for the better. But on the other hand, you're also having all this anxiety and worries because you need to kind of figure out what you're gonna do with your life after university, and you're in that in between of that I need to do my master's or work or live abroad, or I need to like get back into my tennis or start swimming and kind of doing all these things and living my life because I'm still young.
hmm Exactly. I mean, that's the main reason. And I think I need time also, time to figure out many things from the past and now from the present, these problems from the present. And maybe then I can take the correct path.
Okay, so you're talking about past problems. You kind of want to figure out, so what are some of those?
Past problems, I mean, like uh, back when I was a teen, I was a very mean teen with my parents, you know, and I did like stuff that wasn't okay because I tried to, I don't know, like to feel like powerful. I mean, not powerful, but I when I was a teen, I liked to just be hanging on with my friends, doing sports, and not being aware of I don't know how my parents were feeling
Okay.
because they I know they have their own problems, but I wasn't helping at all.
Okay, so you're telling me how when you were a teen, you kind of were like weren't the nicest person. You were kind of mean,
Hmm.
and you were just more focused on going out with your friends and your sports, even though you were aware of the fact that your parents had kind of their problems and everything, but you kind of really didn't care about that situation. Like, if like correct me if I'm wrong, but that's kind of what I'm getting from you.
Yes, and maybe, as I said, this car accident and the reaction of my parents is like the obvious feedback I can receive from them, because when I was a teen, I was doing all that stuff, and maybe like they they feel they can give me more, not love, but give me more of themselves, because I'm not that conscient in, I mean, conscient of what they have done for me so far. Like, I'm not retributing all this love and all these considerations they have.
Okay.
So maybe like they are acting, I don't know, probably, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so you think like they're kind of acting the way they're acting because you're never like contributing or conscious of their love, and you're not like retributing everything that they've done for you in the past. So you feel that probably that's the way they're acting towards you right now after this car accident.
Hmm. So I need to heal maybe the relationship with them. I need to
Okay.
heal also the relationship with my great parent, and with probably, as I said, with myself. Yeah, the biggest problem is with myself.
Okay. So you feel that you're telling me that you know you kind of need to heal this relationship with your parents and your grandparents, but also with yourself. And you were saying like that's the biggest thing you need to heal. So why is that?
Because healing will be the best process to forget about the past,
Okay.
forget about this car accident, and maybe forgetting this stuff, I can be, I can have a new start when I will move abroad, or if I stay here, I can have like a mature life and like a new start. And also I need to uh, and that will help me like to be not identified with these stereotype things or ideas that I have on my mind, because I know I'm not a bad person. I'm a good child or whatever I am with my parents, and I'm a good girlfriend. But I need to heal my own soul and my own mind and that kind of things, so I can give all that positive things that I can retribute to my relationships, my family relationships, my partner relationship.
Okay. So it sounds to me that you're very aware of your situation and like steps you need to take to kind of heal the relationships you're talking about with your parents and with your grandparents and with your boyfriend and with yourself. So I think that's a good place to pick up next time. So thank you for coming.
Thank you.